time to power up more Pokemon to get to 800 level 50 Pokemon here in Pokemon GO. Are you guys ready to see the Pokemon? Well, let's go ahead and check things out, alright? So, hi to all of you guys. So yes, let me go to bring my screen up and show you guys the Pokemon that I plan to power up. But before we do that, let's go ahead and check out my storage. And check out over here at this particular tag over here that I've labeled as level 50. So these are all the Pokemon that I powered up to actually get to level 50. Yep, I have all the way from the highest CP, you know, non-mega Pokemon like Zacian, all the way to like the lowest CP Pokemon, Hundo Feebas. Technically, if you get a Nando Feebas, it will go even lower, under 300 CP or even a Magikarp. So yeah, those are the ones that I powered up in the past, and yeah, today we're going to power up even more. So not every one of them are Hundo, because if you were to type exclamation 4-star, I have a total of 149 of them that have been powered up to level 50 as a non-Hundo, like example Shadow Swampert, 98%, or even a Shadow Weavile, you know, etc. But all of them, they cannot be powered up anymore, so hence they have reached the max level. Especially the Shadow Pokemon, a lot of them, if you check out my Shadow Pokemon over here, I have 97 of them that have been maxed out to level 50 and they are not Hundos, especially the Shadow Mewtwo, or even my Shadow Kyogre, Shadow Groudon, etc. Yeah, it's very difficult to actually get yourself a Hundo Shadow Pokemon, so definitely, yeah, if I were to go for only that, it'll be totally madness. But these are the ones that are powered up, including Metagross. These are the ones that are powered up in the past, so 6 of them up to level 50, 298%, and yeah, the rest are like okay IVs. Okay, but you guys can see they do not have the power up button anymore. The thing is, right now, I actually do have a set of Pokemon that I like to power up over here, which I'll show you guys. I've labeled them as power up, 26 of them, bringing the total up to 800 after I've maxed all of this up to level 50. However, there are also some Pokemon that I powered up in the past, and I've not labeled them because they are either served as trade, or in fact I've traded to people already. So I do power up Pokemon to level 50 to trade to my friends and whoever that needs them, especially if we have hit best friend. It then makes sense if we are lucky friends or so to actually do that. But if I show you an example like this over here, you guys can see this Zacian over here. I powered up to level 50, I did it on the live stream, and in fact it was supposed to be meant for someone. However, that person didn't keep his words to actually come for the meetup at all. Gave him 1 week to do it, but eventually he did not come at all, and I actually have given it the crown form also. So if I were to change the form right now, it will cost 0 energy to do that, and if I were to trade this to whoever that gets it, and that person can actually crown it for free, entirely for free, and that's why I've labeled it as for trade. Right now, it's been reserved for one of my friends. Her name is Shan, and it'll be given to her upon reaching Lucky Friends. So we are still trying to get the Lucky Friends, and hopefully once that happens, I'll give this to her, and she can use it for Dynamax battles and even for raids, because you know, Crown Formation is like super duper strong. I do have enough energy for one more Crown Zacian. Okay, so we will see how that goes, because I have one particular Zacian that I might crown with you guys later on also. As for the resources, I'm good, like literally the candies for Zacian, and it is more than enough, guys. Like literally, like I think I'm overflowing with like resources. That's the reason why I also do what I do, literally powering up and give to people level 50 mons. Of course, when they receive it, they must reach the required level to actually receive the level 50 mon, because if you're under, you know, you're level 40 or level 30 or whatsoever, the mon, when I trade to you at power up level 50, the level will drop, so it doesn't make sense. But anyway, let's go to start our powering. Oh, by the way, that Zacian that you guys saw, it's not even labeled. Yeah, it's not even labeled anything, so technically it's level 50, so that adds to it. So I think in total I've traded maybe about like 50 or 60 level 50 mons or so to people, so that is also I guess not accounted over here because it's already gone. Okay, so let's start powering up our Pokemon. What Pokemon do we have to power up for today, guys? Well, we've got some of them that are Hundos, which I'll show you guys 4-star first. 22 of them are Hundos, including the Zacian, and let's just sort by number. Okay, so we got Meowth and Snorlax and so on and so forth. Okay, we got a lot of Pokemon to actually power up for today, and including a Necrozma. Whereas for non-Hundos, I've got 4 of them that are not Hundo. One of them is a Shadow Raikou, which I would like to upgrade my Electric type team. Another 2 is actually my 98% it's 98% Zacians, which all have been crowned already. And actually, with the IVs, 15, 15, 14, they are the same as a hundo. I'll show you guys later on and explain to you guys in a bit. Okay, so let's start off with the big item, the big ticket items first. I guess we'll go with the Zacian first. Alright, since I have 4 Zacians here, let's go ahead to start powering up the first one. Okay, so let's go ahead to power up the first one. This one is a hundo. I forgot to show you guys the IV. This is a hundo. Okay, Zacian that I'm gonna power up to level 50 now. Yeah! Okay, great. And this is my third hundo level 50 Zacian that I power up. I'm gonna give it a crown form also. And yes, once we crown it, we can actually uncrown it for free and also crown it for free. So that's the good thing about the crown form Zacian and the Zamazenta as compared to the Necrozma and the Kyurem. You know, you have to use the energy again if you were to do that. Alright, so we gotta change the fast move because we need Metal Claw. I'm not gonna change all the fast moves for today, but that's that for now. But you guys can see the HP 173 out of 173. Remember that number, okay? 173 out of 173. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna power out one of the 98% 14 HP Crown Zacian. Okay, we're gonna max this one up to level 50 or so. Second Pokemon maxing up to level 50. Now let's see the HP. Also 173. So the hundo and this 98% is the same. Okay, but although the CP, yes, is lower by 14, but honestly speaking, it is a functional hundo, so there is no difference in this two because the HP, you can see it rounds up to 173. So that particular HP over here, it's no difference at all. Attack and defense, they are exactly the same. Hence why we call it a functional hundo, because it works the same as a hundo itself. Okay, so we're gonna power this one up now and power this one up also. Superb, we got ourselves our 4 Crown Zacian all power and maxed out already. I want to show you guys over here my top CP. Haha, look at that, look at that insanity now. Okay, 6 Zacians on the top and then Kyurems over there, and then following up with my other Pokemon and 5 Zamazentas. All those Zamazentas, they are hundo. Okay, unfortunately I do not have another hundo Zamazenta, otherwise I would love to power it up. I think in the future when I get my 6th hundo Zamazenta, I will max it out just to have a full team and look super duper cool. Especially since I got myself the Shundo too. Very lucky to get that. Resources wise, I'm good. Other than my candies. Alright, my candies is has gone down a lot. But anyway, back to this though. We still gotta power up a lot of Pokemon over here. Right now we're gonna sort by number, okay, to start slowly powering up the rest. So yes, I'm gonna power up this, my Hundo Shadow Meowth. Alright, got this during one of the rocket battles. Very lucky to get it, so I guess we're gonna power it up just for fun. It goes up to 846 CP. I know some of you guys might be wondering to yourself, Brandon, why in the world are you powering up a Shadow Meowth? For fun and collection purpose, guys. That's what I always do, and hence why you saw that I power up like Magikarp, etc. To level 50, and this one is a Hundo EV that was traded to me by Potato Farm, also Shan, who's the one I'm gonna trade my level 50 Zacian to. Alright, and there we go, we're gonna power up our EV up to level 50 now. Next Pokemon will be G-Max Snorlax. This Gigantamax Snorlax was traded to me from Ethan, alright, and we were lucky friends and we did the trade and I managed to get it. So very happy to get it for Gigantamax Snorlax. That's good to see how it looks like now. Boom! With the big tree out of the belly. Alright, next Pokemon is going to be the Shadow Raikou that I have been long wanting to actually power up, and I've waited for this moment to power up with you guys. So let's go to power up to level 50. Yep. So that's that. The Stardust cost obviously is more for a Shadow Pokemon. It costs 20% more. I've already gotten the move. Thunder Shock and Wild Charge. This was when I was in Valladolid in Spain during the tour where I did over there. So good times over there, man. Let's go to check out the next Pokemon. It's going to be a baby Pokemon, a Hundo Mantite. This is my one and only Hundo Mantite that I have not powered up to level 50 yet. I've hatched so many Mantites, about 400 plus. Okay, I believe some people have traded to me some Mantite. So that's that, man. We're gonna power up to level 50 now. There we go. We finally got this baby up to level 50. I tried to get every single baby Pokemon Hundo and also power them up to level 50. So that's what I'm trying to do also. Next one is going to be Uxie that I caught back in 2019. This particular Uxie is actually a Hundo. So I'm not powered up to level 50 yet. I've only powered up to level 40 and I stopped there. But now we're going to max it up to level 50 and there we go. Level 50, Hundo Uxie done. Next one is going to be Golurk. Golurk has a Mega in the future and I believe I've already maxed out one Hundo Golurk, the pre-evolution of Golurk. And that one is just kept for fun. It's a hundo, but this one right now we only need to power up like twice because it's level 49. Level 49 caught in the wild during the wild area event in Nagasaki as a mighty Pokemon. So like, wow, okay, we saved a lot of resources from that, so that's great. Next one is going to be Furfrou, this Feral Form Furfrou, which I'm going to power up to level 50 now. I caught it when I was in Pasadena during the Carlos Tour event, so happy to get this. I was so happy to get this because I'm trying to get every single hundo form of a Furfrou. I think right now I only have 2, so like, still got a lot to work on, man. But let's just go to take a look over here for Furfrou and 4-star. I only have 2. One is the Heart Trim that was traded to me from Princess. It was just a regular Furfrou and I went to trim it during Valentine's Day. Alright, and for those of you who know, Valentine's Day is a very special day for us, even though we don't go out and like do whatever stuff, but we treat it as a special day to like keep certain mons that are memorable to us. Okay, next one is going to be a Tyrantrum, sorry. I have already maxed out a Tyrant to level 50, but I've never maxed out a Tyrantrum yet, so might as well do that. Alright, great, and finally I got myself a hundo level 50 Tyrantrum. Okay, great. And next one is going to be a regional Pokemon from France, Klefki. This Klefki, I got it in Pasadena when I was able to hatch it. Very, very lucky in that video if you guys saw that. And we're going to max it out to level 50 also. I'll show you guys the IVs after we're done with this. It goes up to 2204 CP. The typing is also very interesting. Same typing as Crown Form Zacian and also Mawile. Being that, you know, the typing is very interesting, but the CP is 2204, so not very close to Ultra League standards, but I'll try it out one day. Alright, next Pokemon is going to be Beware. Beware, this one I caught during the Nagasaki event. If you guys remember that video, I caught this at the very start of the event at the Nagasaki's train station. So super duper lucky. Many people got it too. So yes, we're going to max it out to level 50 now. There we go. Hundo level 50. Beware of that. Okay, next one is going to be Serena. Serena Bounce Sweet. Actually, I got this a very long time ago, but I never did think of maxing this out instantly. I actually have labeled certain Pokemon to actually put as up. So when I actually go to my tag over here, I then go here and then I start powering up certain Pokemon. Especially I'll search like if I need to power up dark type Pokemon, then I'll put dark and see what comes out and I'll power them up a little bit by little bit to do the field research task. So that's how I usually function, and I don't power up everything at one go, but for the sake of today's event to get 800 level 50 Pokemon, we are doing everything today. Let's go. Alright, next one is going to be this. The Serena goes up to level 50, goes up to 3351 CP. That's pretty high though, I'm very surprised to see that. It's a high jump kick also, very interesting. Next one is going to be the brand new hundo Pokemon from the wild, and that is Mimikyu. Mimikyu, I was able to get it, very very from the field research, a hundo Mimikyu. So we're going to max it out to level 50. Unfortunately, you know, it's not usable for anything, not even for raids, not even for Go Battle League, but you can use it against Rocket Grunts and Rocket Leaders. So it goes up to 2516 CP. Alright, I need to also get enough resources also to actually prepare for an Ultra League Mimikyu, as I still need to spend over 200 Candy XL to actually get it for the Ultra League in the future, which I will get it, I guess. I still have a few Mimikyus in my storage. Yeah, I still have 183, which most of them are tradable. All of them are tradable, actually. Just want to check. Yep, okay. So, yeah, I'll get about almost 230 plus Candy XL after that, including the one that I have right now. Okay, so anyway, next Pokemon is going to be the Necrozma. Okay, Necrozma, I got this hundo with the background. So, very lucky to get it. And my energy is actually enough to do either one of the fuse. However, I don't think I'm going to fuse this, or maybe I've already prepared one for that. I also cannot remember. Too many Pokemon to remember, man. Yeah, so the Necrozma wise, you guys can see I still have 3 more Necrozmas which I have not fused yet. I'm not even powered them up yet. The reason for that is because I'm waiting to see how Ultra Necrozma is going to be, and then I will save it for that. There's no point for me to use the resources, but if, you know, the Dawnwing Necrozma comes back again, I would then probably utilize it. I mean, for those of you who think I should upgrade my team, I don't know if I still should upgrade my team, man. Because Dawnwing Necrozma, I mean, I have already 5. I mean, they're not hundos, but these are all like 98%. So they're still good enough. Except this one that is a hundo. So like for me to like get those 3 to become a Dawnwing Necrozma, yeah, we can do that. In fact, you know what would be great also? Since the Dustman Necrozma, I mean, I still use it for Master League, but I can actually unfuse this and then fuse it with the Lunala to actually get the Dawnwings Necrozma. I can get 5 Dawnwings Necrozma Hundo level 50. But I don't think I'll be doing that now, so I will see how in the future once Necrozma is back again. Okay, but as of now, we're going to power this one up to level 50. Let's go! Goes up to 4163 CP. Don't think we'll be using this. But whatever the case is, there we go. Okay, next one is going to be Grookey, a Dynamax Grookey. I know some of you guys might be thinking, they said, Brandon, why are you powering up a Dynamax Grookey? Ain't there Gigantamax Rillaboom already? Yes, I said already, for collection and for fun. Okay, I do go for Dynamax Pokemon if I do not have the Hundo or I do not have the Shiny off. So I managed to get the Hundo for this. Let's power it up to level 50. It goes up to 1227 CP. Maybe in the future I'll use this as a comparison video versus Hundo G-Max Rillaboom, provided I can get it first. My best is still a 98. I'm still trying to get it. Okay, anyway, next one is going to be Toxo. Toxo, I was able to hatch this finally after so many hatches. I was then able to hatch this Hundo. Okay, and you guys can see my Candy XL is like over 2000 already after maxing out, I think, 1 or 2 Toxtricity and also this Toxo over here. So it's utterly ridiculous, but yeah, look at my Pokédex. Yeah, okay. Anyway, a lot of them were traded to me, so about 200 or maybe under 200 were traded to me, but I hatched like, what, 400-500 of them. And then I finally managed to hatch it. Great. Okay, next Pokemon is going to be Drapey. Drapey will have a community day in the future. However, not sure when, but we're going to power it up to level 50 first. And that's what I normally do. I also just power them up first. And then once the com day starts, then I'll evolve it. Okay, it's a Hundo. I managed to hatch that during one of the videos. Next one is going to be Regieleki. You can skip all the Zacians because we are done with those already. But yeah, Regieleki, this is the one that I recently got as a Hundo. We are now going to max it up to level 50. Let's go. Okay, great. So it goes up to 3169. I recently did a video so that I power up a 98% Regieleki, but now that we got a Hundo, we can max that out instead. Next is going to be Tandemaus. Tandemaus is one that I would say that it was quite a struggle to actually get the Candy XL for this, and I now finally have just enough, okay, to actually max it up to level 50. It goes up to 1008. And I'm now left with only 5 Candy XL for Tandemaus. Whoa! Okay, but this is the one that I got. It's a Hundo from the research task. Okay, next one is going to be a Bolivar. I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, but yeah, we're going to power this up. Got it when I was in Poland. Okay, let's go ahead and max it out to level 50. I did a tour there in Poland, in Warsaw and Warclaw that time, when I was still doing my Europe tour. It was a very fun trip. And that was one of my last trip. In fact, it was the last trip, right, in Europe. That's it. My last tour before I kind of came back to Singapore and everything. Yeah, let's start with this. Spin, spin, spin. You spin me. Okay. Anyway, next one is going to be this. Okay. The Watrill. We got it from a trade from Princess, a Hundo, so I'm going to power it up to level 50. Now it goes up to only 933 CP. I mean, we can evolve it to get it up to a higher CP, alright? But the eyes of this Pokemon, trust me, I still can't get over it. The googly eyes of it. Okay, next Pokemon is going to be this. It's Grevat. Grevat, I got it from the field research when I was in Luxembourg. Very happy to get this because it's my one and only Hundo Grevat. In fact, the Watrill is also my one and only one. Tandemaus, I think I have 2. Yeah, Drapey also, that's my one and only one also. Yeah, a lot of them I have one and only one Hundo, so like I was lucky to get some of the ones that I'm really missing. So we managed to get this. Superb, and we are done with this. Should we evolve it? Nah, not now, we'll save it for another video. Alright, but anyway, that's it for all the Pokemon that I powered up to level 50 already. All of them have been maxed out. Let's just see the lowest CP one over here. Yep, these are all maxed out already. We're going to go ahead to select all, change the tag to level 50, and we are done. Goodbye to them. We can remove this tag over here, and goodbye. Now, we've got 800 level 50 Pokemon! Yay! Oh my god, oh my Stardust, man. But anyway, my Stardust, you know, like putting into this definitely is very much worthwhile because I love powering up level 50 Pokemon or Pokemon up to level 50. And also for me, I treat it like a major collection for myself that I actually do this. So to me, it's actually very fun. But at the same time, it does cost a lot, and it's not that I'm like struggling to like push to actually get the resources or anything. For most of them, because I just play them naturally, and I do get them, especially for the ones that are tradable like Mimikyu, etc. I get the resources because I just consistently trade with my friends to actually get the resources for both myself and also them. So that's how I do it. And the ones that are the legendaries or the mythicals, etc. that cannot be traded, I actually get them from raids, etc. But of course, the mythicals that cannot be even raided for multiple times, then of course we will rare candy those. I'm still working on a few more. For those of you who are wondering what I'm working on from okay, for the ones that I'm like still powering up, I'm now working on Volcanion. As you guys can see, my Candy XL for Volcanion, once it reach 592, I will stop, because that means I have prepared enough Candy XL for 2 Volcanions up to level 50. So right now my goal is to get every single mythical up to level 50, which I've already done, so except Volcanion. And the second is to prepare a second round of level 50 for every single mythical Pokemon that cannot be raided for, like Mew, Jirachi, Victini, Celebi, etc., Zarut. But those would require the use of Rare Candy and Rare Candy XL, and that's what I've been putting my Rare Candy and Rare Candy XL into. Even this, my Mellow Weather is ready for another level 50, other than the regular candies. Zarut is probably the next one I'll be working on, but Marshadow, I'm done. I have another level 50 ready, but this is already level 50. Alright, but that's it from me, man. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video of seeing 800 level 50 Pokemon here in my storage. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely remember to leave a like on the video. Be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And I made this video to show you guys what I have. Some of you guys have been asking me to show my top CP Pokemon, my top collection or whatsoever. I do have plans to show that, so let me know in the comment section down below what would you like to see from my account in terms of Pokemon. No friend code. Yeah, not showing my friend code, okay? So nobody's asking for that. But that's it from me. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely remember to leave a like on the video. Be much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Alright, it's time to say goodbye. So goodbye. Bye.